the temple is different. And so we changed it today, sort of in celebration for this day, that things keep being changed and born and changed again and dying and changed again and being born. But we had this extra altar, and it needed a place to be. And the other one has been here for years and years. And so that whole idea that we have to keep things alive, even if they're our furniture, even if they're the things that are living around us, we have to care for those things as well, like the trees that are in here growing. But then we've looked after the trees outside. And so our job is to keep that, coming back to that oneness, that we all come from that one light. We don't want it to go out. Swami Radha's job, she thought, was to go around and make sure that the little sparks and the little fires were flamed so that they would burst out of people and become creative people and creative teachings and creative ways of living. And that creation can be that in your life, or you can let it die down. And then it becomes very, like they're saying in the sciences, that we have this brain that's very, very useful to us. And it doesn't like to do more than it has to. So if it sees a candle or a car or a person, it has an idea that's a candle, a car, or a person. But it doesn't, unless you bring something to it, unless you bring your curiosity, unless you begin to inquire, whether it's yourself or a project or someone else, what is happening? What's going on? What am I learning? What's happening? What's being created between us? What's being created now? And so it's like, unless you do that, the mind just makes it up. It fills in the little gaps. Oh, person. Check. And so what you want to be able to do is to engage, to light that candle so that it begins to shine, to open your mind and just start being creative, whatever you do. And I know just the last couple of years, I have a digital camera, and what I'm always looking for is the light. It doesn't matter where it lands. It just changes what's there. And I've had this little statue of Radha and Krishna on my altar. And then one morning the light just came in and shone on it. And like they started like becoming really alive. Like they really felt like there was something new that I could look at. That it wasn't just wood carved. It was something more. And when I took the pictures, it looked like something more. And those are the kinds of things that I'm always looking for. Like, where is the light? Where is the thing? The altar has been here the other altar was here for a long, long time. It doesn't mean that it won't come back. A beautiful piece of wood, that was the altar. So today, we thought we would change the altar and move this one in. And there was only so much Swami Radhananda and I could do, and so we said, we would like a helper. We'd like a really strong helper to carry the new altar over here. And this really strong person, Radhananda, walked down the road, and there's a really strong person shoveling the walk. And so Neil came and helped us rearrange the whole thing, move the big plants. vacuum the floor, fix the lighting. So it's like things just began to arise right in place. And then you know something's happening. Because we can't just leave things. We can't just leave the teaching sitting out there in a book or in somebody else's head or, well, maybe tomorrow. Just do it now. Take 5 minutes, do the light. Change the way you look. See what the light brings. See what it shines on. See what it inquires of you and what it requires of you. Okay, Om Namah Shivaya.